welcome to Reflections with GFA. My name is Olusola Daniela. I'm a teenage lifestyle coach and project specialist for Be the Best Empowerment Network. Be the Best is a platform that reaches out to youth and teenagers in the place of capacity building and leadership development. At Be the Best, we see the young ones as nation builders and value creators. It's our interest to bring out those things that God has embedded inside of them. The last episode of Reflections with GFA, we had a topic, who is a teenager, and I broke it down in an acronym from the T down to the R. I said T stands for tender, E stands for energetic, E stands for eloquence, N stands for naive, A stands for active, G stands for growth, E stands for experimental, and R stands for restless. And I gave a little explanation concerning that. You might be confused, you might be worried and say, but there's nothing to worry about. That age bracket, that category is a very peculiar and a special one. Now, the question, which is our topic, is what do I do? What do I do as a teenager is a very important question, and I also broke it down in an acronym, so I'll be putting them side by side and answering that question. Now, the T stands for tender. What do I do? Which is another T, is train. Train your mind, train yourself. If you are the one that is interested in physical things, it's very important. If you want to learn how to run, that's when you train how to run. If you want to learn how to play football, if you want to learn different skills, it's very important. Train yourself. That's why you see a footballer, by the time you see him in the next 3 months, is much more better, and that's because he has trained himself. The next T is energetic. And what do I do? What do? You express yourself. Don't feel free. Don't hold back. I remember back then when I was really young, I found it difficult to express myself because I was very shy. But this is a time I need to tell you, express yourself. Feel free. It is a very important season of your life. The next E is eloquence. At that time, you know how to speak, you know how to defend yourself, you know what you're a go-getter. Now, the answer here is excel. What you need to do is to excel. If you want to develop yourself in that aspect, excel in it. Very important. The N stands for naive. Now, what do I do? Is to nurture yourself. Nurture yourself. Read books that will develop your mental capacity, which is very important. Learn. Speak to people that have gone ahead of you. Let them give you wisdom. By the time you communicate with them, you realize that you get better and you don't just think in one direction. The next letter is A, active. Now, what do? You actualize. Don't just be busy doing nothing. Be busy doing something. As a matter of fact, there's a difference between business and busyness. So don't just be busy and someone is asking you and say, what are you doing? I've been busy, but you can't point out what you are doing. So A is actualize. Actualize, be very, very articulate about what you do. G, which is growth. What is standing by side with it is generate. Generate. Don't just grow. Let there be something that is coming out of your growth. Let there be something that you are generating from your growth, which is very important because I believe in you. The next is E. You're very experimental at this stage. I want you to understand that what you need to do is to show empathy also, because a lot of young ones, they make mistake by not being reflective, by not being emphatic about what they need to do about concerning that particular. So they try a lot of things, alcohol, premarital sex, and the like. But that is not the time you delve into that. So reflect on it. Be emphatic. Very, very important. The next R is restless. And the answer is be reflective. Be reflective. Whenever you find yourself being restless, you just want to try a lot of things, sit down and be reflective on your actions, because in the next 10 years, a lot of things would be determined by what you do now. So with this little, I want you to understand that the stage you are is a peculiar one. I believe in you and I know that you are going places. Once again, my name is Olusola Daniela.